All right. Well, hey, happy Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my
Whoa.
dudes.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Ooh.
Thank-
Ah!
Thanks for hanging out with us on a slightly different night for us this time around. Summer is over, fall is kicking off, and we are busy, busy,
No.
busy.
No.
Um,
I knew you were going to say that, Michael. I knew it.
God, I'm so ready to be a hoe.
That time of year.
It's that time of year.
Anyways, hey, thanks for hanging out for session 26 of Zholmyr Unbridled. It has been
Our stream
a
can rent a car.
yes. It's 26. It's over 25. It was a stupid joke. We let him just do it and then we move on.
It makes him happy.
It gives him a chuckle, a tickle, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, it's been a crazy last few sessions for sure. Last session in particular had some fun moments, I would say. We rejoined the party as they were being held in very comfortable containment in Thilho Asari after their ordeal in Verkova. Before they headed off to meet with the Triumvirate, the High Council of the Ilbrian Elves, they were visited by Jasper's wife, Hazel, who had some words with him. Got real
Yes, she did.
philosophical
She mad at me.
about Jasper's actions, the consequences that come with them, the purpose that he's working towards, etc., etc. All fun things. But it did tee the group up to then go off and meet with the Triumvirate, which of course is led by High Speaker Tourmaline Embergleam, Jasper's old boss and mentor, and now High Speaker for the Triumvirate. He was joined by the two other speakers, Orchid, who Jasper has a little bit of a history with, ever so slightly, and Zircon, who seems to be a new addition to the Triumvirate, having taken over a seat that was previously held by his uncle. The Triumvirate spoke to some official charges being levied against Jasper, including high treason for his action of, murdering a head of state of a foreign power.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But thankfully, through some conversations with the Triumvirate, they agreed to break for the afternoon, deliberate with each other before returning in the evening for a verdict for Jasper's charges. In the meantime, the group went back to Jasper's home under guard of some Ilbrian warriors, where they were able to reunite with Hazel and with Juniper. And
Matthew cut his hair.
also,
Looks good.
what a king. What a king.
Looks so good.
So sorry, y'all. He didn't know we were.
That's okay.
Sorry, Matthew.
Thank you, husband. He made me cauliflower tacos.
Oh,
And
God. Matthew,
He's
do
the
you want to marry
best.
me? Matthew, will you marry me? Like, can we make this like a thing?
So,
Polycule! Polycule!
I'm real greedy, Theo. I'm sorry, I can't share.
Michael sighs in Portland.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're safe.
But anyways, so the group was able to reconnect with Jasper's family. Velterra had a wise idea to go maybe console with Esmeralda, who is recovering from her own ordeal in Verkova. So they went to go meet up with her at the healing house, where Velterra was able to convince her that there might be some merit to speaking with the Triumvirate and having them lend Jasper to the endeavor of the seats of the stewards. So that seems to be the plan at the moment. Meanwhile, Elaine was able to also go meet with Esmeralda and have a very touching conversation, to learn a little bit more about her history, about Esmeralda's role in her creation. And we left, you could say, mother and daughter as they prepared to head back to the home tree, the seats of the Triumvirate, and the reconvening of the three speakers. So, with that, we return now to the party. Esmeralda and Elaine, I believe, are making their way over to the home tree. Everyone else, is there anything you are looking to do, talk about, etc., before y'all do the same? No?
No.
There is. Oh,
We weren't.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, go.
Sorry, my
Because
brain's all over the place.
I was gonna say we weren't gonna talk to the other triumvirate. What's his name? The new one,
Zircon.
Zircon?
Zircon.
Yeah.
Were we gonna make our way to him before we go?
I'm worried that any attempt to sway him
I
will work
agree.
against us.
Okay.
And so I vote no, personally. But Davina has a particular set of skills that I think could be useful. I don't know. But the thing that I was hoping to do is, right before we head in, if I'm able to get to Jasper, I wanted to cast Warding Bond on him really quick. So if there were like any immediate punishment or torture or anything for at least an hour during this like judge, the damage will go to me instead.
Okay. So I guess then tossing it back to the rest of the group. So is the plan for y'all to make your way over to the home tree, or are you trying to? What's the?
Yeah, I think we just head over. We've got Esmeralda on our
I
side.
think
I
I
feel
do
like
have to
she's.
have a conversation with Juniper.
Okay. Sounds good. So as y'all are getting ready to leave, Hazel is kind of in the kitchen area, packing her stuff up after hosting, and Juniper remains on the couch with Violet.
Hey, Violet, you mind if I snag Junie for a second?
I look over at Juniper. Like, now remember everything that Dav and I showed you, okay?
I'm gonna practice.
Practice on your dad. Just kidding. Okay, bye.
Bye, Violet.
No, I'm out.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
So, I don't want to freak you out. I think we have everything covered. But just know that I love you. And whatever happens tonight, I deserved it.
Are you talking about everything that's happening with Speaker Ember Gleam? I mean, Mom
Yeah.
told me you went to see him today.
I'm in a bit of trouble. We don't necessarily know what the punishment's gonna be. I just know that you have a lot of me in you, and I don't. This is not their fault. This is my fault. So if something happens tonight that you don't like, be mad at me, not at them.
Okay. What did you do?
Oh.
Oh.
I look at Hazel.
Doesn't make eye contact with you.
God. Oh boy. Well, I mean, you're probably gonna hear about it, so I might as well tell you. I killed the Emperor of Verkova.
The Grand Emperor of Delesia?
Yeah.
How did you have access to the Grand Emperor? What did you do after you left us at that river?
To be fair, this wasn't necessarily my idea, but we got invited to a gala, and then people from Thilho Asari, well, at least the surrounding area, were trying to rescue the Empress, who it turns out is like a double agent within the Empire and for us, but it was also imprisoned by this weird necklace. A lot of stuff happened that we got tied up in. I admit I shouldn't have shot the Emperor, but I did. And now this is a lesson to you. Actions have consequences. That's what it was. I was trying to teach you a lesson, really. That's why I did it.
She looks down and she has the dagger that Violet gave her. She kind of like plays with it and fiddles with the point. And she just says, "Did he scream?"
Oh, kiddo, that's a weird question to ask. No, it was one shot, one kill. I thought you'd have more faith in me.
Did it look like, I don't know. Did it look like he had any regret before he died?
If I'm being honest with you, I don't think he even knew anything that was going on. This was very much a case of me directing anger towards someone who deserved it but didn't necessarily actually do it.
Well, I don't really know how the Triumvirate works and all that, but Speaker Embergleam thinks you should get in trouble for that. I know you like him, Dad, but that sounds like he's an idiot.
I appreciate it. He's not the one I'm worried about. But at the end of the day, I think everything's going to be okay. I just didn't want to leave here without telling you I love you. And yeah, just happy you're safe.
Well, I love you too. And thanks for protecting us.
You're welcome. I give her like the you shove your kid's head thing. It's a thing.
She kind of like brushed off and just like, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Alright. Gotta go. And I leave.
Ready?
No.
So y'all make your way over. The guards that have been assigned to you follow you. We'll say when you arrive to the exterior of the home tree, Elaine and Esmeralda are out there waiting. Elaine, you can go ahead and cast your warding bond on Jasper.
I'll do.
And excuse me, Esmeralda kind of looks at you all, looks at you, Jasper, and just sort of gives kind of like a sad nod. And she makes her way in and kind of makes room for y'all to follow her. And the guards trail behind you to kind of lead you in.
I will just put my hand on Jasper's shoulder and just say, I don't know what's going to happen, but you might need this. And I give him a bardic.
All right. But don't get sentimental, guys. I'm not dead yet. Okay.
Well,
You're not dying today.
You're right. They
You're just
probably
not.
will. They'll probably imprison me for like a couple of days at least.
okay, well, this is all very.
I'm deflecting with humor. Okay. Let me cope.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Worst case, I'll just call on the dark god of death to make sure that you don't die.
Violet
I don't
really
think
That's worst
I
case.
don't think it goes both ways like that. Also, you need to get that figured out. I can't die without having said that to you.
Hey, one crisis at a time, Jasper, and this one's yours.
All right. Well, Lodestar, do something about that. I look at Esmeralda and point at her.
Elzma kind of just like looks at you funny, because she's not very privy to everything that's been going on. But
Speaking
actually,
of,
no,
were we all a part of that conversation? I thought that was just Violet.
with
Violet
who?
shared it with some people. Her conversation with Kiva.
Oh, I told
Yeah.
you. I told you at some
And,
point.
and then I told
Yeah.
everyone.
Well, no,
That's
you
right.
told
I came
the.
clean.
I think
You told the
yeah,
girls.
you told the girls. Don't. Yeah, I see you licking your lips, like trying to
No,
act like
I
you
didn't.
told everybody.
I really thought I told everyone.
No, you
No, I
told
didn't
the
tell it.
girls.
No.
Well,
I told Vel, and then we confronted you. Don't be like oh yeah, I told everybody.
Details. Details.
Jesus.
Okay, so you are led back into the home tree again. You enter through this beautifully ornate archway at the base of the trunk of easily the largest tree you have ever seen in all of your lives. You make your way up, climbing deeper into the tree, making your way up to sort of where the trunk extends out in multiple directions. And there's a large kind of clearing area where the sunlight filters down through the canopy of the jungle and of the tree itself and rests in this courtyard, this beautifully elegant courtyard where there is a pool, a slight waterfall as the moisture kind of trickles down from the other elements of the trunk. You make your way up a slight stone staircase to the center of this little glade within a tree, and you see the familiar sight that you saw earlier in the day, the three large stone podiums, and then, of course, they're standing right in the middle. In his slightly hunched elderly form is High Speaker Tourmaline in his flowing green robes and very ornate, bright colored feathered headdress befitting his status. And flanked on either side of him are Speakers Orchid and Zircon, similarly dressed in their green robes with slightly smaller, less spectacular, but still impressive feather headdresses as well. You are led up to the front. Jasper, in particular, is sort of beckoned to stand in front of the podiums. The rest of you are ushered a little bit more to the sides, where some benches rest. And once everyone is positioned... Yes?
How big is the room? What are the dimensions? Just trying to, in case I get sentenced to death, I need to see what's going on
I got
here.
it. Clock your exits. Clock your exits.
Well, it's not necessarily a room because it's like open cover. Like there's no roof. Like it leads up
Oh yeah. I'm talking walls.
into the. Yeah, I mean, so the multiple growths of the trunk itself span out in multiple directions. It's a relatively large space. There are a few doors, pathways in a few different trunk areas. There's the main area that you guys came up in, which is like a large archway that leads down into sort of the foyer of the tree area. And then the rest of it is largely greenery. There's different jungle plants. There's a few smaller trees and shrubs. There's a lot of flowers that are planted to kind of beautify the space. And then there's the pool with the slight waterfall that cascades directly behind
Okay.
the speakers and the
So-
podium.
How far would I have to run to get to the nearest, like, if I were to jump out of this tree into the air, how far, or like
The tree into the air.
how far from like the nearest exit that, like, because it's a tree, it's a giant tree, right? We're up in the giant tree. So like, is it like open on all sides and then just falls off?
No, so I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. Think of
I'm
you ever
imagining
seen?
like Home Tree from Avatar.
I don't even remember what that looks like. It's like, have you ever seen those trees where the trunk separates and it like grows out in multiple directions,
Yeah.
and there's this like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
so it is not open on all sides. It is surrounded on all sides by the trunk of the tree as it extends up into the canopy.
Okay.
So it's an open roof because it goes directly up
Gotcha.
into but like there's still like, that's part of the security of this space, is it's surrounded on all, and like up in the higher branches there are like guard towers. You know, as an elf who's been in this area many times, there are perches for the Quetzal riders. There's like all sorts of stuff higher up as well. This is sort of the highest point of the infrastructure itself that makes up
Okay.
the main sort of like inhabitable place of the home tree.
Gotcha. How far from the entrance that we came in?
To where you are now.
Yeah, to where I am, where they are, where I will be.
I would say the staircase you went up on was not too crazy. That was maybe like, I don't know, like 60 to 80 feet potentially. And then that leads down into a larger space where there are sort of other stations. There are other elves sort of milling about.
Oh, so I'm like minimum like 3 rounds of running.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Proceed.
Okay. Anything else from anybody?
How many people are in the room?
So in this spot, up in the like the high elevated
Mhm.
position, there are the 2 guards that came in with you that led you up the staircase. They continue to stand in the rear. And then there are the 3 speakers at the front stationed at their podiums, and that's it.
That's it. Great. Okay.
All right. So,
Scared. Don't like.
I'm
Jasper, you are
scared.
positioned in the front. Tourmaline looks down at you and gives you a little bit of a soft smile. And he says, Jasper, thank you for returning to us this evening. You've given us much to discuss. We spent much of the afternoon in conversation with each other, giving this moment the weight and respect it deserves. And I believe we have reached individual decisions. We will proceed to a vote, as is custom, with the Triumvirate. He'll turn to his, fellow speakers, and he'll say, do you have anything to add or share? And Orchid will glare down at you from her podium and just say, I simply wish to remind Master Jasper that this is Not a decision we take lightly. There's much still for this council and our people to think about and figure out in the days going forward. Today, we are simply here to deliberate justice. And Tourmaline will kind of like nod.
Was that a bombastic eye? This is Michael asking. Was that a bombastic eye roll that I saw that Tourmaline had? Or was...
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. He'll turn to the rest of you all and he'll say, is there anything else we should know before we proceed to our vote?
I'll look as
She'll kind of glance at you, Valterra, and sort of
Like
raise an eyebrow.
She's waiting for me to speak.
She seems to be sort of silently asking you if you think this is the right moment.
I'll give her a nod.
She'll step forward, and she'll sort of raise her hand, and she'll say, High Speaker Embergleam. He'll nod to her. As both a blood member of the Ilbrian High Elves and a member of the Delusion Empire, I fully recognize that Jasper's actions will cause an immense disturbance that will ripple across both of my homes. I also recognize that it is your duty as the Triumvirate of the Ilbrian High Elves to dispense justice as you see fit for your own people. However, I do think it's vital that you have all the context and all the information on the severity of the situation you and we all face before coming to any judgment. I apologize for not being able to share this information earlier, but I was still recovering in the healing house. And it was only after I was approached, and she'll kind of like gesture to all of you and her hand will rest pointing towards you, Valterra, by the members of Jaspers' party that we recognized together that there may be more value and more benefit to the Ilbrian people in allowing Jasper to go free than in dispensing certain punishment for his actions. She'll turn to you, Valterra. Do you have anything to add?
I'll give her a nod and step forward for a second. There's no doubt that the Empire was going to be invading sooner or later. I will say I can't forgive the fact that Jasper gave them the cover to do so. But the fact of the matter is they were coming for the next seat.
Orchid
And given that...
will tilt her head and she'll look at you. And she'll say, Seat.
No, I think we... Did we not... I thought we told them about that. No?
No, we didn't.
Oopsies.
Oh god.
As is evident to you now, there are forces at play beyond what any one of us has the oversight to control. The fact of the matter is the Empire is hunting for powerful relics, ways to tap into the quintessence that they haven't done before. And that will lead them here eventually, a place so in touch with the quintessence. And so the fact of the matter is we will need everyone we can get. And my friends here, Jasper included, are working towards stopping them. We have information, we have a plan, and Jasper is critical to that plan. So as I said, he may have given them the cover, but the Empire was coming to Thilho Asari one way or another. And perhaps there's still punishment to be served, but I think forcing Jasper to correct the wrongs that he has caused, the challenges that he's caused, to fix them, should be the first of whatever punishment he might be facing.
Speaker Zircon will lean forward on his podium and he'll say, "You say the Delesian Empire is after, what did you call them? Tools?
Relics, tools, seats. People call them many things, but the Empire's after them all.
And can you tell us more about what they are, what their power might be in the hands of the Empire?"
One of your own was with us up in the Zholmyr Mountains some time ago. Kiva, right? Okay, I always go back between that and Kira. I don't know why. I can't seem to figure out which one it is. Kiva joined our party as we searched for something that we knew the Empire was looking for. We weren't quite sure what it was. It turns out they were looking for seats of the steward races. In this case, it was the seat of the Celestials. We found it, though I believe it was after some of the members of the Empire had already been there. But it gave us insight into what they were looking for. And there are more. The other steward races here in Zholmyr. They are looking for places of power that belong to each of the races. And I'm confident that one of them is somewhere here in Thilho Asari, or at least the Empire believes it to be.
You could tell Zircon is sort of like drinking this in. And he's like, "A relic here in Thilho Asari. Do you know where it might be?"
We were coming here to find out, and it's what we need Jasper to help us with.
Speaking of, may I approach?
Corlene will give you a nod.
I still have the feathers, so I'm going to walk towards Serkan.
Oh, good.
And I will say,
Get him.
I think of all the Obrian high elves, these, or at least one of them for you to study. I think it's best that you have. And I will place one of the 3 feathers that I have. This is a feather of what we believe to be a steward celestial that we found in the aforementioned seat of the Celestials. They're looking for relics like these. I don't know the specifics, but they apparently allow them to tie into and control the quintessence in ways that they previously had not been able to.
Zircon reaches down and he sort of picks up the feather and he stares at it and kind of,
Oh, he didn't disappear.
You don't disappear, you just go catatonic, dude.
This is a powerful object. I will study it to its fullest. And I'll take it and he'll place it in one of the many folds of his robe.
During our time at the Seat of the Celestials, I was gifted insight into what was happening across Zholmyr. I believe it was a manifestation of the Pentamont, the quintessence, all of it to show me what was happening. And that has set us on this course. To stop what the Empire is trying to do. And to ensure that the spirit, the soul of Zholmyr is not harvested, ripped away by the Empire. And I think that aligns very closely with what you all here in Thilho Asari hope to do as well.
And to build upon that, conflict is coming. If not before, I definitely assured that. If you provide, along with maybe this feather and our testimony, to the Wood Elves in the north, you know they don't approve of what we do, but they sure as hell don't approve of what the Deletion Empire does. They will be allies.
Orchid now leans forward, and she wears a similar expression that she's worn through much of this explanation. Her brow is very furrowed, and she kind of leans forward and she says, "The Chalith elves have only just recently accepted our invitation to speak once more after centuries of isolation. I know not if something of this magnitude will frighten them back into their taiga or spur them to potentially dangerous new heights, but she kind of like sits back again.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Nothing brings together a motley crew of us nobodies like a good shared enemy.
Yes. At this point, Esmeralda will step forward and she'll look at Tourmaline and she'll say in sort of a soft voice, "That's not all. And I think you know what I'm about to say next." You notice that Tourmaline has been relatively silent through much of this conversation.
This bitch knew.
And he's sort of like, he kind of leans back and looks ever as tired as he always does. And he looks at Esmeralda and he says, "Is it the Titans?" And she'll give a gentle nod and she'll lean forward and she'll say, to kind of like to Tourmaline, but then she seems to sort of be addressing the other two as well, as a way to sort of almost like bring them into the fold. And she says, "These seats of power were gifted to the steward races eons ago. each of these races was gifted with an ability to control a certain domain of this world, at a time when it was even more dangerous and more volatile than we've ever experienced here in the modern age. There were dangerous manifestations of this world's power. They took many different forms, coalescing, breaking apart. It was the responsibility of the steward races, hence the term, to safeguard this world from itself. These manifestations, which we have seen evidence that the stewards called them the Titans, they seem to have disappeared with the stewards themselves, but I worry. I still know not the full extent of what he does and how he does it, but I worry that the way that Nova is engaging with the seats is tapping into an ancient and dangerous power that has laid dormant in this world for longer than any of us could possibly remember. When I was still in Vekova, I was there just long enough to hear startling information about an attack on one of their major cities, Galebreak. Based on the description of the destruction that was wrought, I worry it may have been one of the Titans. It matches descriptions in ancient texts.
Oh,
Oh boy.
That timing has never been more vital to secure these seats in the name of those who would take responsible care of them, as the stewards did ages ago, and protect them from Novar and his circle, who, either unbeknownst to them or simply not of matter to them, they trudge forward, potentially awaking more of these beings, these manifestations, and putting even more of this world in graver danger than it already finds itself. Zircon leans forward again, and you could tell he's just like hungry for the knowledge that is being given to him, and he's saying, Titans! Esmeralda, are these beings of the Pentamont themselves? How do you know? Where do they come from? And she kind of looks at him and says, I know not of all the details, but we only have smatterings of evidence of them in what was left to us from the steward races themselves, but left unchecked, the potential for destruction is greater than any war we could wage on each other. And Tourmaline kind of takes a deep sigh, and he goes, Then it is what we feared. He'll turn to Orchid and he'll say, Send word to the Chalith elves at once. We are to convene and talk about what it means to defend our jungles and our forests together. Orchid kind of gives like a curt nod. Zircon leans forward again, and he looks at you, Velterra, and he says, You mentioned visiting one of these places previously in the Jawa Mountains, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And you were gifted a power, an ability. What?
I was
Tell us.
gifted a vision of some kind.
Tell us more about that.
Can I insight check him just to see, like, is he
Yeah.
genuinely curious, or is he like, is it a little bit more nefarious the way that he's like leaning in?
Yeah, you can insight check. Go ahead.
Your boy's thirsty for knowledge.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty.
Ooh.
Dirty.
Wah.
Swimming.
So dirty.
Sorry. Okay, that was awful. That was awful, and I'm on stream. All right.
Yeah, and it's
So that
really
escalated quickly.
Rated TVMA.
You haven't had much exposure to the high elves or elves in general, like in this sort of setting. So it's hard for you to really like understand all of the nuance to like their culture or how they act. But it is fairly striking to you just how aggressively, like when you met him this morning, he was very sort of quiet and deferred much to Tourmaline and Orchid, and he seems kind of like awakened now.
Mm.
Okay.
When he asks that, I'm gonna look to Esmeralda to see if I can catch her eye.
Sure, I mean she's kind of looking towards the rest of you all since she herself had not
Okay.
visited the mountain.
Okay. Hi, counselor. Before we answer more of your questions, may I take the floor?
Please.
Thank you. And Violet has turned on her charm.
Okay.
The Empress, she's mentioned Galebreak. That was my home, part of my home. I'm a daughter of the Empire. I was born in Verkova. I had a family home in Galebreak. And while you were all here, we witnessed the destruction of that city. We saw it. We saw the people who had to run, who had no home. And yes, while Jasper did make a grave mistake, I wish that he had been there to help protect that city. And he's here now, and he's willing to protect Thilho Asari from the same danger that Galebreak faced when they had no one to protect them. Thousands of people dead, thousands of people without homes, racing to find shelter, not knowing who was coming for them or what happened. And Novar was behind that. He is the real enemy that we are all facing. It's not Jasper. Yes, again, idiot. He made a terrible, terrible choice. But we need every single person who still has a soul to be able to fight alongside us. Because one bad decision, this is Violet kind of talking to herself, one bad decision does not define Jasper or his character.
Oh, you
I'll just
guys
take a step
like
back.
me.
Take a step
No.
back. And I'm not making eye contact with you, Jasper, because you've never heard Violet actually step up to your defense.
I am facing the council, so
Okay.
facing the council head
I'll make
down, trying to be
Okay.
a good little boy.
But I'll make eye contact with each council member before I step back.
Tourmaline will lean forward, and his eyes have not left Esmeralda. And he looks at her, and he'll say, "What would you have us do, Cardinal?" and she'll kind of look to you all, and she'll look at the council, and she'll say, as I mentioned, it is of the utmost importance that we secure the seat of the Fae before Novar or a member of his circle can do so. I can't say for sure exactly how we will do that or what we might encounter, but as Violet mentioned, it is imperative that anybody who has any knowledge of the situation and intends to fight for the right side be able to lend their aid to the cause. For you see, and then she'll sort of like take a breath. The seat of the Fae is in Thilho Asari. It sits beneath the roots of this very tree. Orchid and Zircon's eyes both sort of go wide. And they kind of look at each other. And Zircon says, "You mean to tell me that for all of these years, we've been sitting on a supreme relic of the past?" And she'll say, "Yes. Though they may not have known it at the time, it is what drew the first Ilbrian refugees to this place when they were expelled by the elves in the north. It is why," she'll kind of gesture around her, "it is why this structure, this tree, is as grand and as immense as it is. You see, the seat of the Fae grants power of health, vitality, growth. I believe it is what has allowed the Ilbrian to flourish all of these years. So as Valterra mentioned, I also believe that Novar is aware of this to an extent. He knows the seat is in the city, even if he may not know where. And I fully believe he intends to come here and find it on his own. Unless we can get to it first." She'll look around at you all as sort of like a... anything else, like anything I missed, anything you want to add?
Wait, is this the tree that I saw in my vision?
You know what? No, I'm not going to make you do any sort of a check for it.
I mean, I
When
have
she
a description.
When she says that, your mind immediately connects the dots. This is the tree that you saw in your vision. You realize
Ooh.
now that you saw it before any sort of city was settled here, before any sort of people made this area their home. You saw it in its most primal form as essentially the king of the jungle foliage.
Okay.
Pre-gentrification.
You saw this area before it became Bushwick.
My God.
But yeah, she'll kind of just like take a pause to see if anyone else has anything to add.
I will just say, speakers, I think my colleagues here have said enough to implicate the seriousness of all of this. But let me just add my knowledge on the situation, which is as another daughter of the Empire and one that was well connected. I think it's a matter of great urgency that we get this resolved and taken care of, and the seat moved to a safe space. I know that not only are the circle coming for us and the seat, but I am now sure because of Jasper's actions, they will be coming as in disguise as the Empire, coming for Thilho Asari. And they are well equipped, they are well resourced, and they have the means to get here quicker than you think. And I know you would like to take your time deliberating and thinking about what could or should be done. But if I may just add at the end of all of this, that I don't think we have the time to do that.
Orchid will lean forward and she'll say, there have been a few times now when you have spoken of this group you call the Circle. Please, tell us everything you know about them. It is imperative that we fully understand the force that we may now find ourselves against.
Well, they are working in direct opposition to what Esmeralda here and Lodestar and you and Thilho Asari have been doing for ages now, which is keeping the quintessence and these seats safe. They're Novar at the helm of the circle with very powerful and influential members in the Empire are looking to extract that and use it for not completely altruistic means to better themselves and their pockets.
She'll kind of sigh and lean back and just sort of... So we find ourselves potentially not only at war with the Empire, but with a collection of the most powerful individuals at its core.
Say what you want about Jasper, but this meeting was inevitable. This opposition between you and the circle, whether it's under the disguise of a war or covert back alley meetings, it was inevitable. They were coming regardless.
Zircon will now lean forward and he'll say, what must be done to safeguard this relic? How do we... How do we protect it, enable it, activate it?
It's something we're still trying to learn more about.
How... Yes, how were you able to work with the previous seats in the Jawa Mountains?
Honestly,
Kind
we
of
were
stumbled into it.
yeah, we were very underprepared for what we walked into. We did not have any knowledge of what was going to be there.
Well, how did you stop it?
We didn't. We
No, they got a feather, so it was kind of all for naught. He
Yeah.
didn't get as many feathers because of us, but
Well, this is a lot of new information we did not have this morning. And Orchid will kind of, like, you'll see her sort of, like, shake her head a little bit and say, yes, yes. We knew there would be danger. We knew there would be a threat coming.
Oh.
This still does not change the facts that we were presented with this morning. And Tourmaline will kind of, like, sit back as if he was expecting something like this from her. And he'll just say, yes, Orchid, perhaps it's best at this point we just move to a vote. And she'll sort of, like, kind of, like, assertively nod in his direction. And he'll say, in regards to the charge of high treason against Jasper Bloodstone, the Triumvirate so votes. He'll raise his hand to indicate that he's voting first. And he'll say, not guilty. I urge swift action, Jasper, and all of you, to help us face this threat, a greater one than we could have ever imagined. I don't want to look. I'll look later. He'll turn to Orchid as sort of the next, seniority, and she'll raise her hand to indicate her vote being cast, and she'll say, I greatly appreciate this vital information to help us safeguard our city. We have powerful defenses and many warriors to help us protect our city. And it does not excuse the actions of one that potentially helped bring us into this mess in the first place. I'm sorry, Jasper. I vote guilty. And Tourmaline will kind of like, just sort of like let out another soft sigh again as if he was not fully, not expecting this. And he'll turn to Zircon, who's still kind of like leaned forward against his podium. And he'll say, Speaker Zircon. And Zircon will raise his hand. And he will say, there is much to learn and much to understand. And I feel like I've only just begun to scratch the surface of it all. He looks at Esmeralda. I intend to work with you to do what we can to access the seat. So I'm afraid I must vote guilty. And he'll lean back. Jasper, what's your passive perception?
17.
Okay.
Oh no.
And ow.
Oh,
As he raises his hand to cast his vote, the long draped green sleeve falls down his arm ever so slightly. And you are able to catch in the few rays of sun that filter down through the canopy, a glitter of gold as a gold band encircles his wrist.
Snake. Snake.
A tattoo of gold.
Tattoo of gold?
A gold circle.
Dang it.
And he'll lower his hand, and Tourmaline and Orchid, their eyes both shoot over to him as if they were not expecting this at all. And Tourmaline takes a second and then kind of gathers himself and says, by a vote of 2-1, Jasper, you are found guilty of high treason.
Does anyone else notice it?
Yeah, do I see it? Can I?
We're
What's everyone
farther.
else's passive perception? Jasper is closest to the podium. That is
16
why I asked
for
him.
me.
9.
12 for me.
No.
16?
I will say, Violet, because you did step forward to give that speech and you were looking so intently at them, with a passive perception of 16, you do also notice the tattoo of gold around his wrist.
Okay.
And Tourmaline will say, it brings me no pleasure to sentence you to death, Master Bloodstone. You will be held until we can schedule a date of your execution.
I know nothing. Someone do something.
Yeah,
I can't let him leave.
I don't know this.
And he'll kind of like reach up and beckon. And the two guards that had been posted behind you will move forward and make their way towards you, Jasper.
Wait.
Wait, before, hold on. Before, so they're coming towards me, right?
Yes.
It like ahead of me is Tourmaline.
Correct.
To his left is Orchid.
Is
and then
Orchid.
To his right.
To his right is Zircon.
Okay, so I will say up to him. Tourmaline, for many years, I stood on your right. You cannot trust those to your right now.
What do you mean, Jasper?
I'll look to whatchamacallit. What's his name? Zircon?
Zircon, yeah. Zircon.
Where did you get that tattoo, Zircon?
I summon a dagger while this is happening.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I've also begun to
track-
close.
Clock
Yeah, we've
it.
begun to close ranks on
Yeah.
Jasper.
And you'll all
I'm
hear
gonna-
in your heads that he's a part of the circle. I did psychic whispers.
I'm gonna do
So-
detect thoughts on Zircon.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Bitch
vibe.
is a part,
Fuck this guy. in
bitch is a part of the
Ithaca.
circle. Yeah.
So we'll do the detect thoughts first. So you immediately,
Okay.
it's surface level thoughts, right?
Correct.
Okay. The surface level thoughts are that of a rising panic, met with a steadfast, fiery determination inspired by all of the information he's just been given.
Ew. Okay.
Do you probe deeper?
No. Nope. That's enough. I'm gonna relay that to Jess to tell, or to Sal to tell everyone.
Yeah.
And say he's getting ready to run.
I relay that to everyone, and I add on, he knows too much. We can't let him escape.
So to answer your question, Jasper, Zircon looks at you and he says, the tattoo. The tattoo on my wrist. And he'll raise his hand.
Yes.
And he'll say, gold is the color of my house. It represents the endless familiar bond of House Stellafar.
Curious. I've seen the same tattoo on several others. Not of your house.
Whom?
Well, Novar for one.
Tourmaline will kind of like lean forward and Orchid's head snaps over at Zircon. And she'll say, what do you mean? Tell us more.
Well, it's similar to how the Lodestars mark their members with a tattoo. Seems in order to join the circle, you must mark yourself as well. With a circle.
Her eyes have not left Zircon. And she'll say, Speaker Stellafar, explain yourself. Meanwhile, his eyes have not left yours, Jasper, since you asked him the question. And he'll say, surely a matter of coincidence, Master Bloodstone.
And his thoughts?
Are you still, does it stay up? Like, how does that spell work again? Remind me.
I think it's for an intermittent amount of time. Hold on.
Wow.
Up to 1 minute.
Okay. His surface thoughts are panic grasping at straws. He is now terrified that he is spreading himself too thin with what he says, and he may not be believed.
I'll look to, regardless of that information, I'll look to Tourmaline and say, do what you will with me, but if you let him leave, the war is lost.
I will look and confirm and say he's treading water right now. You cannot let him leave.
As this is happening, I'm going to break the flank that we have around Jasper and just try to get behind him so that he can't flee. Or just so that he's
Jasper?
surrounded. No, behind Zircon.
As soon as you move towards the podium, the guard reaches forward because they are near Jasper and have been waiting to watch this ordeal go by, and they grab your wrist and refuse to let you leave.
Okay. I need to look up something real quick. I need to know what this spell does.
Wait, sorry, real quick. What did I miss in the last 2 seconds?
Violet was trying to sneak behind the podiums, and she was stopped by one of the guards.
I'm going to stare down at the guard's hand and be like, get your grimy fingers off of me. I will stay here.
Where's the one exit here?
The main exit is directly behind all of you. It is a staircase leading down into the main sort of foyer.
Right. Is there an exit behind the Triumvirate?
There are a couple. There's a couple much smaller passageways with like narrow doors that sort of lead to other areas. And go ahead, Jasper.
I'm going to use a bonus action. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Just in case he decides to flee.
Okay. Tourmaline will turn to Zircon, and he will say, Speaker Stellafar, I'm afraid, given the circumstances that we face, every lead, every detail, every piece of information must be fully investigated. You are to be subject to a standard watch until we can learn more about your potential dealings. Zircon's eyes go wide, and he'll say, High Speaker, that is most unnecessary. I am a trusted member of this council. And he'll gesture to one of the other guards, Tourmaline will, and he'll say, It is all right, Zircon. If there is nothing the matter, then you have nothing to fear. And he'll sort of gesture one of the other guards to go up and get him. At this point, Zircon takes a big step back.
Real quick, during this
Yes.
whole process, can I be preparing a spell? But I don't want to say what it is yet.
Yeah,
Just let you
that's
know
fine.
that I'm preparing to cast a spell, so when I do. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
also preparing to do something. But...
That's it. Go ahead. Continue.
And I can say what I'm preparing. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna enhance my attributes and do elegant maneuverist so that I have an additional 10 feet in case he runs.
So here's we might okay, because that only lasts until the end of your next turn. So that's something I think we're gonna have to go ahead and I think enter initiative order here because we have spells being cast. We have you taking a bonus action that only lasts
Okay.
one round.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna just
Let's
go ahead and
go.
have everyone roll some initiative.
Ready?
Ooh.
God, y'all. A nat 1.
Toss
Literally
him out.
out the gate.
They're
Garbage.
trash.
Garbage.
You
Okay.
better stop. You better
Girl.
stop.
Girl.
I was thinking about buying new dice today, and I
have
was
this
like, no, I can never
motherfucker's
get so
number.
many.
I have this motherfucker's number.
What does that mean?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
24.
18.
24.
Yeah.
24 for Jasper. Violet,
18.
18. Whoops.
I got an 18 too.
Woo!
18 for Davina. Vel,
16.
16. Oh, wait. Okay.
4.
4.
4. 4.
4. It can't be worse.
Okay, so. We begin the initiative order with Jasper. So I will say you were able to get your hunter's mark off.
Okay. I'm holding an action. I am going to, if I see him not run, running is fine. I'm not worried about him like running. If I see him attempt to cast a spell, before it goes off, I am going to react and shoot him with a paralyzing agent.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so that happens.
Yeah, it does.
It does move to him next. So his eyes are kind of darting around the room at this point. And he looks at everyone and he says, Again, High Speaker, I'm sorry. That won't be possible. And then he'll turn and kind of look at the group. You notice for a second, just a second longer, Davina, his eyes rest on yours. And then with that, he will jump back and begin to attempt to cast a spell.
Yep, I attack him. 17, I'm going to use my Bardic. What's my Bardic now?
It's a D8.
8. 21 plus 10, 31. I think that might hit.
That's going to go ahead and hit.
Hey, little flimsy wizard, roll a fucking Constitution save for me.
That is an 18 on the die.
Boo, you.
Whoa.
Oh,
So for a
Whoa.
total of
Sylvie
19.
Barbs! Sylvie Barbs!
I was just looking at that. Wait, what? It's an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same
Okay,
thing.
yeah, so silvery barbs.
Bitch.
Okay. That is a 17 on the die for a
Fuck
total of
you!
18. I swear to God.
Wow.
Jasper, you'll get the advantage regardless.
But he still takes damage, correct? Or no?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Oh wait, I gotta. Time to make a little music change here.
oh, let's go. Take his little bitch ass down.
7. It's only +5 because I didn't sharpshooter because I wanted it to hit. That's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay, and because it was a crux shot, that is magical, yes?
Yeah, because it's a crux shot, it's magical. Well, all my shots are magical now.
Oh, okay.
Then also Hunter's Mark, so another 5, so 17.
Okay. Beautiful.
Do you get another shot?
Okay, again, I need clarification from former DMs. Like, does he get to, like, save his whole turn?
I saved my action.
No, so he took the attack action, which I believe you get 2 attacks as a result of taking the attack action, because he has multi-attack.
Yes.
Okay.
As for whether or not he can get 2 shots off as a reaction is, I guess, up to you as the DM, depending on kind of timing and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we've had this happen before, too.
So the difference is there's the extra attack says when you take the attack action, you may make an additional attack. There are situations where you can use a bonus action to make an additional attack that you cannot do. But
Yeah, I mean,
what are you using for this attack, Michael?
the attack action.
No, like what weapon are you using?
His
Pistol,
gun.
which is the equivalent
The
of
revolver?
bow and arrow. Yeah. Which is the equivalent.
I don't know.
of-
From a purely like flavor standpoint, a gunslinger would be able to get probably 2 shots off almost instantaneously.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. You went right before him anyways. You just would have done it anyways, so go ahead.
I feel like the rifle, I would say no, but
Yeah.
a revolver as like
Yeah.
a gunslinger,
And
like
also
you can
spec-
quick.
Yeah.
And I would also say specifically with Gunner, I do ignore the loading thing, so there's not even like the.
Yeah, he's maxed to the fullest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he could fan the hammer, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a 16 on the die, plus 5 is 21.
The hit? Yeah.
Roll it all again. 9 plus 3 plus 15. 12 plus 15. 27.
27?
I am specifically trying to be non-lethal here.
Okay. Alright, I'm also gonna say, go ahead and load up roll 20 for folks.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess, or say we'll probably need that.
Nar.
Alright, and I will go ahead
I still
and
see that
move
beautiful,
everybody.
beautiful battle angel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys over.
Ooh.
Okay.
What,
So
Alright, can we
pretty.
see that? Can we see it?
Pretty boy.
what in the tiki
Yeah.
hut nonsense?
Oh my
Mela
gosh.
Kaliki Maka.
Merry Chrysler.
A very
Merry
Merry
Chrysler.
Christmas. A very Merry Christmas.
Merry
to
Christmas.
you.
Okay.
Oh, this
So,
is rad.
Yeah, it is.
all right, he is going to. He is going to jump backwards and cast darkness.
Hmm.
So let me draw my little draw tool. I think this one's a rectangle. Nope, it is a sphere. Nope, that is the wrong spell I'm looking at. Darkness is a... It is a sphere, 15-foot radius sphere. Okay. So I actually need a circle. And he will cast it centered on, we'll say this point. So 15-foot radius. Actually, no, hold on. That's not what he's doing. 15-foot radius, that would be doing math in my head quick. That would be that, right? That looks right. That looks like a circle. Okay. Can y'all see that blue circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna basically cast it like right here. So then let me see. Eric, is there like an advanced thing where I can hide a token from you guys?
Yeah, right click it and move to GM layer or whatever. There's a GM layer that only you can see.
Did he
Ooh.
disappear?
Yeah. Spooky.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
too excited.
Evil.
Cool. All right. Did the music? Oh, the music. I gotta loop it. Sorry.
So
All right. So yes, that is that. And it then I will say next we will go. This isn't the exact order, but because he had mentioned he was preparing something specifically, we will go to Velterra next.
I was prepared. It's kind of moot now, so I guess by the time I would have started preparing it, it would have been over. So we can just go normally.
Okay. Then Davina, it is you.
Okay, I'm going to see him do this darkness and disappear. I'm going to cast the spell magic. So if it's lower than a 3rd level, it immediately ends.
Yeah.
let's go.
And now?
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to do something
Hello?
on his turn. Hold on 1 second for me. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, it was a 2nd level spell, so that will get rid of it. And now I can't click it.
Oh no.
You did all that work for nothing.
So
I'm sorry,
in
my
Roll
friend.
20,
You have to switch.
You have to
Yeah.
Switch layers. I gotta switch layers. No,
Yeah.
I was still in the GM layer. Okay. And then so we'll send him back up to the token layer. Okay. Great.
He moved.
Ah.
Judas.
No.
I brought you I brought you frankincense. And
No.
I brought you
Nailed it.
murder.
Yeah.
Judas. No.
All right. Anything else from you, Davina?
Where is he?
No.
Do I not see him?
Uh,
He's blending in with the dumb bushes.
He's right here.
He's a ring.
The butches.
Butches.
I'm gonna throw a bardic at Violet.
Okay.
Just a little pew pew, a little my red magic.
Beautiful. All right, Violet.
Okay, so asshole is right there, circled in blue, in the middle.
No, that's
So,
Tourmaline. Zarkon's
Okay,
right
where's?
here.
Oh, shit. With my
Also,
40
Violet, you would
feet.
be more over here. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, with my 40 feet. Yeah, I can get to them. So I am going to sprint right for them and try and grapple them to the ground.
Okay.
Like pin them to the ground with their hands behind their back.
Alrighty. So I believe that's just a contested strength check for both. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can do Dex. It says I can choose between Dex
No.
or Strength for
If you
grapple.
are if you're the one trying it, it is athletics, and if you are the one they're trying to be, so he can use acrobatics or athletics. Just you can use athletics.
Use your bardic.
Oh no, Theo
Theo
looks
wants that
very
smug
satisfied.
face.
Okay.
Get
20?
that face off your face.
That looks 2 from our end, Theo. So bam.
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Wait, silvery
Um,
barbs. It's an ability check. No.
I think you already used your
Yeah.
reaction.
No, but
did already
it's
use your
No, because I
your
just
turn.
went. I just
Oh,
took
she
my
just
turn.
went. She just went. It resets.
Oh, that was your turn.
Yeah, she just. Yeah.
With
I did
Bardic.
She
Dispel
did the
magic.
dispel magic. All right, so yeah, I'll reroll.
okay.
If you roll
Why
another
could I
20.
not? I've done it before.
I know you have, which makes me
I
mad.
did not. I did not.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4 for a total of 6.
Hey-o.
Great.
All right,
so,
I will give the advantage to Vel.
Okay. And I was totally prepared to use not only my inspiration, but then I have lucky. So I would have had 2 more tries on that to try to beat you. But I got a 7. And I just have to beat you. It doesn't matter by how much. So
Correct.
Beautiful.
I got a 7. My strength is -1.
You just
Okay.
you just run up on this guy and just
All right, so
It's like watching
his back is turned.
toddlers.
He doesn't quite
Yeah.
realize that his darkness had been dispelled, so he wasn't really on the lookout for anyone to perfectly get him. So you will go ahead and grab him, and you yank his arms behind his back, and you hold him in place that way, and he lets out kind of a yelp.
Amazing. That's my action.
Mhm.
And then with my bonus action, while I have him, I'm gonna life drain.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And as I do, I'm gonna be like, I'm
You
just
do
gonna
know
say, you
everybody's looking
asshole.
at you. Okay.
Nah,
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh boy.
I was like, wait, you had some of me and Elaine for breakfast.
yeah, girl.
She hungry.
Oh, it's only an 11 to hit.
Oh.
That will not
Oh.
hit. So here's
Yeah.
what happens actually.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Remind me again, like how you do your life drain. You're not. It's not like teeth or anything, right? It's like how do you?
No, it's just by touch.
Okay, right.
So when I grabbed
So,
his hands.
As
yeah.
you grabbed his hands, you attempt to sort of break in to drain the life force. But when you do, you feel this weird, almost like cold fire push back against you.
Ooh.
As if the life force itself
Was Baja Blast.
refused you.
Was Baja blessed?
Yeah. Hate it.
Interesting. Okay. That's it for me.
All right, Valterra.
I mean, Jess has got him pinned down, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Violet, I should say. I mean, I'll start walking over in that direction, but as long as she's got him pinned, I don't see what else there is to do.
Okay. In that case, Elaine.
Okay. Are the guards, can I like quick insight or like some kind of check on the guards if I need to figure out if they're gonna fight us?
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't throw any tokens up there for them, but yeah, go ahead.
No, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use the little dice. This has to be better. It's better! A 14.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell they are torn and they don't know what to do right now. They were told to get Jasper and they were told to get Zircon, who is now fighting back.
Okay.
They haven't really made a move to show that they're gonna jump into
Okay.
this.
then I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm also going to go to Zircon. Let's see, I've got. Yeah, I can get to him. And oh my gosh, Sal, no problem. So I'm gonna run up to him, and I don't have weapons anymore. Such a bummer. So I'm gonna make unarmed strikes and try to knock this guy out. I'll just punch him in the head. So I forget this. Okay, so
Go to sleep,
when
go to sleep,
he's
go to sleep,
grappled,
go to sleep.
go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. When he's grappled, do I have disadvantage on attack rolls against him,
Other way around.
or
If he's prone,
it's the other way around?
Yeah.
Cause yeah, cause like when someone's in a tussle, like I thought there was like a weird rule. I can't remember it exactly.
Let's see. Grappled. No, their speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. That's really it.
No, I imagine
That's
that
it.
she had tackled him to the ground, but that was headcanon, not real life.
That makes sense.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Plus that's still for the sake of the rules. That's grappled. That's not incapacitated.
Well, no,
So
if you're prone, melee attacks made against you have advantage.
Oh.
With this is melee then.
Yeah,
so.
but he's not prone.
He's not prone.
Oh, but he's not prone.
That was
That's
the head.
right.
That
No.
was the
Okay.
head cannon I got wrong.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I swing on him. It'll be a 22 on the first one. Okay. And then on the second one is a 23. Very nice.
Okay, Miss
I
rolling
only-
dice good.
Yeah, well, finally. I was starting to think I was a Kaboski. I was like, I gotta track my family tree. Just, but, so, I'm just a D4 for unarmed. I'm a little baby. Wow. Okay. Okay, so it is 5 damage for the 2 hits.
Okay.
So little. So
I think you
For
had
the
your
both of
strength
them,
still.
it's 5 total.
You had your strength still.
Oh, I add my strength still. Okay,
Yeah, I was
so
like, that's really low.
Yeah, no, 11 total damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled terrible. So, we're back. Let's see. I think that's everything. How's he looking? In terms
He's starting to look like he's already starting to take a beating.
Okay. Oh, Jess isn't here. I'm going to.
No, she should.
try to-
Move your token over there. You're grappling her.
Oh no, I mean
Oh,
Jess.
physically,
The woman is not here. Yeah, her presence is gone.
Just put her-
I think. Oh, hi again.
I was getting dinner.
Oh, it's all good. Okay, I want to take over the grapple for you. I have a
Yes.
much higher strength, so I'm gonna bonus action because I have Tavern Brawler. I can bonus action attempt to grapple somebody.
Look at you.
Fuck
So-
yes.
First time of the campaign, it's come in handy. So I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'll do. Is that possible, Theo?
Yes.
Okay, rad.
You
It's
guys are
a
like
20.
You guys are like double bear hugging him between you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 22 for my athletics.
Oh, hi.
Sasha Bale?
Yes, Sasha Bear. Yes. No, you
Yep,
won't be able to
alright.
see her. You may be able to see her sad tail.
I see her little tail. There she is.
It's the tail with no fur.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I just take over the grapple. I'm good. That's move, action, bonus action. Done.
Excellent.
Love it.
Alrighty. With that, we go back to Jasper.
I'll look to Tourmaline and I'll ask, what does the council want me to do here?
He'll look at you, and his eyes will harden, and he'll just say, "Stop him."
Alive or dead?
You can have a full-fledged conversation.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
If you want to take an action,
I'll go over. Can I? Reach out? I'll just get right here. Yeah, I'll just kick him.
And I eek them.
And I keep
Actually, wait, he's grappled, right?
yes, by me.
I will actually just... Yeah, I'll hit him with the butt of my gun. Just pistol whip this bitch.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Crack! This is now strength, not dex, correct?
To kick him?
No, pistol whip him, but still the same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So 16 plus 1, so 17.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then d4 plus 1. Because I am not strong.
Strunk.
I am not strong. 2 damage.
Woo!
I do it again.
Woohoo.
I do it again.
Do it again.
I hit him again. Actually, no. Maybe his AC is higher than I think it is. 15 to hit.
15 will hit, yeah.
Okay. D4 plus 1. Ha! Ha! 5 damage.
Oh. Oh.
Then I'll look him in his eyes and I'll just say, "You traitorous piece of shit," and I'll spit in his face.
Woohoo!
Anything else from you?
You know, fuck it. I'll action surge and do it again.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This time I use my fist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's well 13, so 14. Does 14 hit him? I didn't hear anything.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Another 5 points of damage.
He's dead. Just
And
kidding.
then- I will pull out my gun and I'm gonna shoot him in the foot.
Oh. Amazing.
Uh,
What? No. Did you crit? Did you nat one?
Wait,
Did you shoot
they let
myself
you
in the foot?
crit him.
hold up. Did they hold up? They let Jasper bring his gun. I'm just a little boggled,
You
like a
never
loaded
said they
gun
took
into
it.
the
You
council.
never said they took it.
I never said they took it.
He has a
Okay.
Yeah.
concealed carry permit.
That was a slip up on my part for sure.
No.
So that's gonna be 10 plus 5 plus 15, so 30 points of damage directly into his foot. I shoot his
Oh.
foot off.
But are you doing non-lethal?
Yeah, that's why I shot him in the foot.
You can't do non-lethal with a
That's
gun.
why I
Like,
aimed at his foot.
Well done. Still good.
Yeah, don't you know you shoot him in the ass? If he lives, he's 50 Cent. If he dies, he's Tupac.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh,
Jesus
Megan.
Christ.
Damn.
I
Damn.
imagine
This is
that,
the
like,
year of our
Oh.
Lord 2025.
I love that Eric is over there, like,
I guess so I shoot him in the foot, but 30 points of damage is a lot. I think like I shoot his foot off accidentally, and I look to Tourmaline and I say, "I swear, I swear that wasn't the intention."
All right. Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
And then he
Okay.
shoots him in the face.
Oh wait, sorry, nope. On all 4 of those, I get Hunter's Mark.
Oh my gosh.
so that's
Forgot
oh
about that.
my
So
god.
extra 4, an extra 2, so 6, an extra 2, so 8, and an extra 6, so 14.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Jeez,
Oh my god.
this man.
So, Jasper comes over and just wails on this guy. Spits in his face. Zircon is hunched over on the ground at this point, like falling over, barely sort of standing up within Elaine's grasp. His breathing is very ragged. His foot is blown off and mangled beneath him. His eyes settle on Jasper. They shoot over to Elaine. they peek at Violet, and he's gonna turn his head and look directly up at the sky. And as beams of sunlight come through the canopy, they'll sort of bathe his face, and he'll take a deep breath in, and then boom, there is a massive combustion that happens as Zircon, a skilled sun singer of the Ilbrian High Elves,
Yeah.
No.
uses one of his wild shape forms to create
Oh.
a supernova around him. So,
Did he
Oh,
basically just
no.
pop a cyanide pill?
I need all creatures in a 20-foot radius of him. So that would be Violet, Jasper, Elaine, Vel, you're
Shit.
in there too. Not Davina.
Vel and Violet have my advantage roll.
I don't
Yes.
think I'm that close.
And I am.
Elaine, not that close.
I don't know.
Before I make the roll, is it a supernova?
Actually, I'm so sorry. This isn't even a save. It's just immediate damage if you're in the vicinity.
Oh, I thought.
good.
Sorry.
So there's no uncanny
There's no roll.
dodge or.
There's no roll.
Uncanny dodge.
Evasion?
You can still take.
Yeah,
that's half
I can use
damage.
Yeah, that's true. You don't need a roll. You don't need
Yeah.
a roll, right? If it's just damage
Did
you can
we-
see.
Did
No.
we get a long rest?
Yes.
Because I'm looking at my
Yes.
hit points and I'm like,
Yeah, we
oh, thank
slacked.
goodness.
You should have from the night before in the barracks.
Yeah, we
Yes,
definitely
I
did,
wanted to
yeah.
make sure.
Before you roll
'Cause-
dice,
Uh-huh.
is it a supernova or is it a supernova?
God.
Shut up.
Leave.
Okay.
Alpha, Stella, too fast as fire star.
Shut up.
Okay.
All right, so the four of you are going to take 16 fire damage
Child's play.
and 15 radiant damage.
Rookie numbers. 31
Don't
total.
egg him on. What is wrong with you?
31 total.
Gotta stop that.
Yeah, 31 total.
Can
As
I,
a
can I choose
Good.
to take the
Hold on.
damage even though I'm warded by Elaine?
Because I take both of that. You
That's-
can't choose not to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't
if
think
it's
so.
within an hour. So I
Uh-oh.
take 62.
There goes my
Hey,
hero.
whoa.
Ugh.
Watch him, man.
Watch him as he
What were you going to
goes.
say, Eric?
Ugh.
As the supernova kind of expands out from where he is, Vel's gonna kind of like duck back in a way, and there's kind of this like purple barrier that forms for a second. I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements.
Nice.
Ooh, very
There you
cool.
Ooh.
It will only give me resistance to the fire, but still.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I do take a melee attack, I get to add an extra d6 of the type to it.
Excellent. Okay. So, with that, the explosion ripples across the immediate vicinity around Zircon. He is now bathed in this illuminous halo of sunlight that completely sort of blocks out his form. He is going to basically take your hand, Elaine, and try to force himself out of your grapple.
Good luck. Do I roll again for this one, or
I believe so, right?
okay?
Again,
Yeah.
DMs, remind me, right?
So you
To
roll to
escape.
break out, so it's strength against strength.
Yes. But
He's
needs to-
breaking free.
I'm breaking
He
free,
needs to beat a
flying.
26.
He rolled a 26.
Wait,
Meets it.
did we get
beats
this?
it.
What? Oh, damn.
Wait, do you have Bardic? Do you have Bardic still from Dav?
I don't have Bardic.
He's the only person I didn't give an advantage or Bardic to. I can't believe I
Because
did that.
usually I'm so good at rolling, don't need it. So yeah.
Okay, why? You're
I
making
don't
me.
know, man. It's been a weird day.
Well, I mean, hindsight's 2020. I probably should have given it to you.
It's
You probably
fine.
should have been the first one.
I didn't know he was going to turn into a star. I didn't know these things. That's it.
Okay. Other DMs, remind me, is getting out of a grapple an action?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, you use your action to escape.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Where's my roll 20? Okay. So, breaking free from Elaine, he is going to basically continue his flight down this way. That will give opportunity attacks to Jasper, Violet, and Elaine. Because of his bright light that he's emitting, you will make all of those at disadvantage.
Okay.
Good. 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 Six
Ooh.
to hit.
We never talked about this. Am I able to use a cruck shot on an opportunity attack?
No, I'm going to say no.
Well,
Whose turn is it? Are you going first, Kate? You're out.
Hey, Theo. Joke's on you. I rolled 2 2s, so the disadvantage didn't even mean anything.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
I rolled a 2 and a 6, so I'm going to use one of my luckies to re-roll both of those. Cocked.
I got a 6.
Wait, what is this for?
Let's attack.
Opportunity attacks.
Oh.
Can I use my lucky die again? Like, I can use it 3 times on a long rest.
I don't know.
Or is it just one time?
So I think with disadvantage, your luck is not.
It negates it, so it's just
You
one
already
roll.
rolled a 2 and a 6. It doesn't make sense to use your luck because all you do is roll 1 additional d20, and your lowest is already going to be at least a 6, so it's already going to miss. So luck doesn't really help you in this case because you would only roll.
Emily, it's not for the roll; it's
One.
for just the one.
You
Okay.
roll 1 additional d20, so it doesn't really matter, I think.
Okay.
If you had rolled like a 20 and like a 2, then re-roll it because you could get something higher. But both of them are too low where luck doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just play this out. I rolled a 2. I'm gonna use I'm gonna re-roll. No, it doesn't. No, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna use Bardic. That's 6, so that's an 8. 8 plus 8 is 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Yes.
Okay.
I hit.
Thank you for the Bardic. So that's with one of my psychic daggers. And yeah, I'm gonna just try to aim for. I can't see anything. Just kidding. This is just a throw. This is just a Hail Mary. Because I'm flanking, can I do sneak attack? He's being flanked.
You don't need flanking for it. You just need somebody within 5 feet.
5 feet, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you got sneak attack.
Yep, great.
Although, I think you get it. You only get it if you weren't disadvantaged on the attack roll. So because you're disadvantaged, I don't.
You have to have advantage. Yeah.
You either have to have advantage, but you can't have disadvantage if there's somebody within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
If I'm remembering that correctly.
You are
think
correct.
that-
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Can't
Thank
be
you
used.
all.
Rogue has disadvantage on the attack roll.
So that's just 9 damage.
And I punch him for 7.
And that, and both of those are non-magical, correct? Are your attacks magical, Violet? No.
It's psychic. No.
Okay. And then how much is your punch? Which is
7.
okay, and it's not magical because you would have to use your spell to do that, correct? Because you've done that in the past. You don't just inherently get magical attacks. You have to cast that spell, right?
Oh yeah, and it has to be on a weapon, and I don't have weapons, so.
Right. Okay.
You got 2 perfectly good weapons at the end of your arms.
Boom!
Okay. All right. In that case, we now move to Davina,
Wow, wee wah. Okay.
and then Violet's on deck.
I will cast blindness on this man.
Okay.
This
That's a
elf, I
save,
should
yeah.
say. It is a con save of 17.
Okay.
Actually,
He
is he
rolled-
still doing the radiant thing, the sunblast thing?
Yeah.
That's magic?
No.
That I can tell? No? Okay, never mind then.
It's an ability.
Yes. Blindness then. Con save 17.
He rolled a 1, but he is going to use a legendary resistance to save.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
come on.
what?
So he's going to use one of his 3 legendary resistances to save on that.
What happened? Whoa.
Crazy pants.
Anything else from you, Davina?
I'll throw another Bardic at Elaine this time. So he saved on that one though, right?
I'm finally
Don't-
looking at the memes. Stop the circle.
Really
Find out what
good.
this. God, I don't know how you think of this shit. All right, sorry. Let's go ahead, Davina.
So good.
I gave Bardic to Elaine and he saved on that second throw, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm done. I will stay will I stay put? I will stay put. Yeah, like right there. I'll stay right there. If
How do you
I
feel at?
if I try to persuade the guards, that would be considered an action, right? To step
Yeah.
in. Okay, yeah. I'm done.
All right, Violet.
Okay.
And then Vel's next.
And he's just in the middle between me, Elaine, and Jasper.
No, he moved. You should have. His token should have moved. Yeah.
He's over here.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
And I... Oh, okay. Oh, he just blends right in with the foliage.
Yeah, this little,
Um,
little prick.
Really good camo.
Yeah. yeah, seriously. I am going to I'm gonna do a little runny poo across the crosswalk and into the bushes. I can move my own character. Imagine that. Imagine that. So I'm gonna run there. I'm going to bonus action hide. I'm going to with this. Actually, oh, but I can't know the outcome. I am going to use my inspiration. Boom. Actually, no, I'm keeping my inspiration. I'm using one of my luckies.
It's the same thing.
To do what? Hide?
Yeah. You can
Yes.
you can
You
know
use
what your
either.
role is if you decide, and then
Yeah,
decide.
I
But
love having inspiration, so I'm going to keep it
It
for as
feels
long as
good.
possible. It feels good.
Also,
It
no,
feels good.
it's a smart use of resources. Luck comes back. Inspiration doesn't.
Does not. So then sleight of hand plus. So that's 29 for hiding.
Yes.
And then I'm just going to sneak attack this bitch.
Okay, so
But let me attack first.
It is at disadvantage, but I think now it would just cancel out to a regular straight roll. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, that's 18 plus 8, so 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so then I'm going to first roll. Perfect. Okay, that is 8 plus How many sneak attacks do I get at this point? It's a beautiful thing. 4. And that's a 6 to start. 14, 15, 16, 16, 20, 22 damage.
Alrighty.
And I'm also doing non-lethal. So just cutting him apart in all the ways that I guess doesn't hit main arteries. I don't know.
Well, he's just a big giant ball of flame right now.
He's a big giant ball of light.
That's
Hang on,
true, that's
Jess. Jess, real quick, did you use sneak attack on that?
I did.
So you wouldn't get sneak attack because you didn't have advantage on the attack, and there's nobody within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
Mother.
Because the disadvantage canceled out the advantage, so you didn't actually attack with advantage.
I didn't actually have advantage.
Correct. You would need somebody within 5 feet to still get the sneak attack in that situation.
So let us rewind. That was 8 damage.
You would have to re-roll.
No.
Oh,
No, you could just
No,
take out the
okay.
D6s.
Got it, got it,
you
got
Yeah,
it,
I
just
okay.
take out
forgot all the
the sneak
D6s.
attack.
Yeah.
8 damage. Okay. Great, which was non-magical.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I'm going with my offhand, also going to throw into the ball of flame. So
Okay.
that's a 16 to hit.
And this is at disadvantage because you came out of hiding when you threw the dagger.
Correct. So that is disadvantage, having 16.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that'll still hit.
I just threw. My dice fell into my yogurt that I had for dinner.
Gross. I did not need to
Yogurt,
hear that.
Nice.
Yogurt.
That is a sensory nightmare.
I'm gonna say it. Yogurt's gross. Crucify.
I love
Fantastic.
Yogurt
I
is
don't-
gross.
I love it. I don't know what you
I bought
mean.
yogurt the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna have
Why?
yogurt and granola, and then I had, and I'm like, I think I just don't like yogurt.
Yeah.
Why is yogurt out here
Ow.
catching strays?
Okay, and then 1d6.
Yogurt knows what it did.
Yeah, yogurt knows
What's this?
exactly what it did.
Wait, time out. This is
Just 2 damage on that one.
It's half to what? Okay.
Y'all really hate yogurt.
Just throwing chunks of metal.
Well, Tara.
Gross.
It's so gross.
Don't show it to us.
Belle's
No.
gonna walk slowly up to here and just kind of like step between both Jasper and Elaine. He's gonna move at half speed for pure aura.
He's aura. He's aura.
Aura
farming
point.
over here. Aura farming
hey,
over
cool
here.
guys. Don't
Or
look
farming.
at explosions.
And as he's walking, his rage is like visibly growing, and with it, this like purple aura, literally emanating off of him. And there's this like pulse.
Shadows per se.
No.
Um,
Megan, down. Down, girl. Megan. No. Spray bottle. Psst, psst, psst.
I don't think I understand that. But
It's okay, Eric.
Stop me.
there's a pulse of energy, and anybody looking in the direction of Zircon, is he looking back towards us now? Or we can't tell because he's just a ball of light.
He's that ball of light.
Okay. Anybody looking at him is just going to see all of a sudden this like corporeal form of Vol just appear in front of him, and I'm going to cast Summon Aberration.
Oh, sick.
I'm going to choose his Star Spawn form.
Okay.
And so he will take his turn immediately after mine, so we'll get to that in a second. But I don't think I have a bonus
This
action.
is so
You
sick.
said star spawn?
Yeah.
Star
what?
Spawn
He's
form.
summoning his genie.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I guess I don't have anything else on my turn, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So then we'll just go to...
Perfect, but there's his token.
Oh!
There you go. I'm going to put him on the far side of him, over there.
Okay.
And then, let me bring up his stats here. So at the start of the Aberration's turn, so at the start of Vol's turn, Each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC or take 2d6 psychic damage due to its whispering aura.
Oh,
Ooh,
so it is
okay.
aura.
Oh, we got auras on auras over
We got
here.
aura squared.
Ooh.
So remind me which save it is.
Wisdom save,
Wisdom save. Okay.
which probably high enough for him, but
Yeah, still not a great roll. Oh wait, what's his saving throw? Oh yeah.
yeah, it's probably pretty high.
That's an 18.
Yep. So I'll save on that one. I figured he's something magical.
Yeah,
But
druid.
then I'm going to make 2 psychic slams
Ooh.
against him.
Mm.
That is going to be 2 19s, actually.
Those will both hit.
2 12s on the die. And that is going to be 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell's level of psychic damage. So it's 1d8 plus 7 for each of those.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Blast him eldritchly.
So that is going to be 10 plus 14 is 24 psychic.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jaspers, drag her.
All right. So the shots that Zircon had been receiving from Violet, from Elaine, etc., they seemed to. It's like hard. It was hard to tell with his bright form that he was even really taking much of a hit. Something about this corporeal form of Vol seems to dim his light ever so slightly, and you can see his form sort of take the full brunt of those hits. All right. Anything else from you, Velterra?
Nope.
Elaine.
Okay. I am going to run up on this ball of light. Cha. Have. So here is a question.
Mm-hmm.
That really, it's a philosophical one. Could my fists be weapons? Because I am built to be a weapon.
Only if you.
If I
run
were to
in,
get
like, a
magic
T-pose
weapon on
in
my
the
fist.
weapons movie.
Yeah, I gotta do. Oh my gosh, I gotta see that so bad. Anyways,
It's incredible, but I'm so
okay.
sorry. I'm gonna have to. I think I have to say no on that one.
This is fair.
I give you credit for trying, but
You gotta try to shenan, you know, like
mm-hmm.
every once in a while. Okay, in that case, I regret running up here, and I'm going to.
I regret the
have so
decisions
many
I've
regrets.
made.
In this case, I regret the decisions I've made. I'm going to lay on hands myself for 30 hit points really
Okay.
quick. I don't think I have much to do in terms of bonus. I think, can I do I'll duel? I think it's a bonus action. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna channel divinity and compel duel the light orb so that it's concentration up to a minute. It makes a wisdom saving throw. Oh, this might not go well.
You have
on-
Bardic. I don't know if that helps.
Oh, I have Bardic. Let's not for me personally.
Let's go.
No, it's he's the one making the save.
Yeah. Yeah, that's maybe not him. Okay, yeah. He makes a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. He can't willingly move 30 feet away from me. And so he's just going to, like, stay in my vicinity. Like, he can get back over to the other councilman.
Watch your
Okay. So his saving throw roll is
Wisdom.
15.
That beats. Dang.
Does it
Okay.
really?
Yeah,
Mm.
my spell save DC, maybe I need to check and make sure it's good, but it says it's a 12. It's not great. So
Oh, because it's charisma.
yeah, mine is charisma based, so yeah.
That's right.
It's all weird.
Boy.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
all
that's
weird.
tough. That's tough.
Paladins are a weird one to balance stats on.
It's tough. I'm learning a lot, and I'm learning mostly that I did it wrong. So, yeah,
No.
Well, if I silvery barbs him one more time,
you could try. Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Answer.
He's got to reroll.
I just saw the Jasper suplex.
That is so good.
He rolled higher on this one, so.
Dang it! All right, that's fine.
I think that was one of my favorite ones.
I think that's one of the best
so
ones you made.
good.
This one.
This last one is so funny.
Like, imagine there was no conversation ahead of it. He just votes guilty, and they all jump him, and she's just like, "Whoa!"
She's,
Oh my god.
that's what you get for fucking with the nobody.
Oh my
God.
god, such a good chuckle out of it.
Anyway,
Anyways, anything else, Celine?
No, that's it.
Alright. Jasper.
Cool. I shoot the bitch. I'm at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm not going to use sharpshooter because need to hit. I am going to use. Sorry to this lady, but I'm going to use a crux spell, and I'm going to use where it go. I use the ice one, but I need to know what it's called. It's called Arctic Freeze.
I love that Gatorade flavor.
So good.
That's fun.
Okay. I attack. That's a 17 and a 15. So 25.
25 to hit.
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay. Roll a Constitution. Both you and Elaine and the genie need to make con saves.
Okay.
And me?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
fine.
got to do the thing that's gonna do the
Oh.
thing.
No, you just have one thing that you
21.
do all the time.
He rolled a 5,
He rolled a 5. Okay.
Woohoo.
So
but
Oh,
he is
gotcha.
going to use a legendary
Yes.
resistance.
you're a bitch,
To save
and so
himself.
is your aunt. On a failed save. Okay.
15 save for Vol.
What was it?
14 for Vol.
Unfortunately, it fails and takes 1, 3.
Ooh.
3 cold damage. And
Okay.
his movement is halved. Elaine.
20.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, thanks. Good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, cool. All right.
I'm gonna shoot the bitch again. Because
Hell yeah.
I do the one thing. 19 and a 12, so 22.
That will hit.
Yeah.
will do.
Oh, it hit, so it still does damage. It just doesn't do the extra stuff. So I'll just add the dice from the last hit, because I hit him, but then he failed. He succeeded on the con save. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to take 6 plus 9, so 15 plus 10, 25 total magic damage.
Okay.
Oh, and then I add
Hunter's mark.
3 and 6, so another 9.
Okay. His form is getting real close to starting to dim here. All right. Anything else?
I'll just yell, "The sun can't save you!"
Got him.
He hears you yell at him, "The sun can't save you." And it's
Oh.
hard to tell, but you can tell that his form sort of turns around to look at all of you. And he goes, "If the sun can't save me, darkness will. I will prepare the way for him." And he will hold out
no,
his arms
no.
and bring them together, and boom, he brings his hands together in a clap.
Boom. Clap. Tap,
You-
tap, tap. Because na, 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 na.
You don't immediately
damage.
You don't see it quite at first. I would say Valterra is sort of the first one who feels a ripple begin to surge out.
What is he casting?
He's
He is
calling in
casting-
Strock.
He's summoning Strock.
He is casting Circle of Death.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
good.
yikes!
Who got
Oh,
I'd like to try to counterspell it.
Yeah, I was like, who got that counter spell?
Please tell me.
Okay, can you remind me exactly like how counterspell works for when it's up against something else?
Yeah, so I mean,
What
I'm gonna
level are you
cast it. I'm gonna
Well, I
cast
guess-
it at level 4 because
Uh-huh.
I'm using a pack slot, so might as well upcast it as high as I can. So, what level is the spell that he's casting?
6.
6. Okay, so I need to roll to see if I can counter it, and I roll. Let me double check here. Oh, I'm on catapult, so that's not gonna help anybody. Counterspell.
Pew, pew, pew.
So I have to make an ability check using my spellcasting ability, and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so I have to roll over 16.
You have the advantage from me.
I have the advantage. I also have a bardic, I believe. Wait, how long do bardics last?
Bardics are within 1 minute.
Oh, then never mind. I don't have a bardic. I don't think you gave them to me. I do have advantage, though. All right. That is 12.
Monarch.
That is a 19.
Yeah? Yeah?
Please. As a treat. We don't die.
His hands clap together. Valterra, you're the first to feel it as someone with a sensitivity to disturbances in the fabric of the quintessence. Your eyes shoot over to your right, and you see forming just near Tourmaline a dark sphere contrasted by the bright light of Zircon's form. Begins to slowly like sort of pulse and grow, and you immediately launch a hand out in a form that you've seen happen a few other times. As you reach your hand forward, a bright purple incorporeal hand reaches out, extends beyond yours. It grasps the sphere as it starts to grow and snuffs it out in its fist before it fades into the sunlight.
What was that? What was that, Zircon? Something about shadows?
Zircon sort of
If anybody's looking at Vel at that point, there's a visible panic on his face as he starts to see that form and as that starts to happen. And as he kind of comes to realize that it worked, it's going to turn back to anger again and look back at the supernova.
Pissed. Oh, he's
Yeah.
So at this point, he is going to try and just continue to flee. So does the aberration get an opportunity attack, I would imagine?
Yeah, it acts on its own.
Okay, I think it still gets disadvantage. It falls in the same category as the others. But Elaine.
I think it has
You
blind
also-
vision. Or blind sight, I mean. Oh no, I'm sorry, dark vision. Sorry, never mind.
Oh, yeah, no. So go ahead, Elaine and Vol. Make those opportunity attacks.
It's gonna be a no on the first one.
17.
17 will hit.
Just a 9.
9 will not.
8 damage.
8. Okay. All right. In that case, Davina, you are up.
Okay. I am going to attempt to cast slow on him. So he
What
needs
is
to
the
make
range
a.
of that? He is currently 90 feet away from you. What is the range on that
It's
spell?
120.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so he needs to make a. Oh shit! A wisdom save.
Okay.
Of 17.
Yeah, it's a 14 on the dice plus 9. His wisdom saving throw is very high.
Okay, I will do. I'll do another bar. Jasper, have you already used Bardic?
Yeah.
All right, I'll send another one your way. And
Cool.
I'm done.
All right, Violet.
All right. I am going to bonus action dash. And dash as far as I can, get in front of him. In front of the glowing orb. So what does 60 feet do? Dun, 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 like around there. Perfect. Do, 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 do. And then do, do, do. So right in his path. And I am going to throw some daggers at him.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Florence.
Do a little
pew,
cut
pew.
cut. So that's a 24 to hit for the first.
That will hit.
How's he looking, by the way?
He is that light is starting to sputter.
Great. So from 9 damage with my first hand, and then with my offhand, so 4 plus. We're still at disadvantage, right, in our attacks?
Yes.
Okay, great. So that's 4 plus 8, 12, 12.
No.
All right,
All right. Anything else from you?
that fits.
Bell, ta-da!
I will continue to walk this way. Get an angle on him.
This way.
Hi.
And with that sort of purple aura that's still radiating for now, I'll coalesce it into 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Nice.
First one at disadvantage is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And the second one at disadvantage is 10 to hit.
That will not.
So just the 1 d10 plus 7. It's going to be 9 damage, and I'm going to pull him 10 feet closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I will send it over to Vol.
Yeah.
And Vol is going to do his Psychic Slam, so he'll move closer. And the first one is a... Shoot, what's his modifier? Hang on. Oh, it's my spell attack modifier. Duh. So that's a 17 on the first one. And a natural 1 on the second one.
Ooh.
So that is going to be 1d8 plus 7 again. Ooh, 8. So 15 psychic damage on that one.
With that blow from Vol, the light dims from his form until he returns to his just normal human or elf
Without a foot,
form.
so he can't walk.
Without a foot. Without a foot.
Bitch ass.
All right. Anything else? Correct.
Oh my gosh.
Glad we had that queued up.
Oh.
Run.
He can't. He can't.
All right.
Yes.
You are up.
I will run up to this man once again,
Once again.
and I will punch him in the head.
The
Again.
hate or the hate?
The head.
In the head.
I punch him in his
head.
head. And then he loses it and he says, "Where is my hate?"
Where is my head? Okay, it is a
Ay.
17 and a 23 to hit.
With disadvantage. Oh, no, not disadvantage anymore. Sorry.
No,
yes,
he's
they will both hit.
back.
They will both hit.
He's back to normal. Amazing. Go. Okay. Okay. 5 plus 6, 11. No. Oh! My strength is 4. I did my math wrong. Okay. 5 plus 8. 13 damage to this guy.
Question.
Non-lethal.
Are you... Okay.
I'm trying to knock him out. I want to ask this guy questions.
Go ahead and do that. You land
Yes.
your blows. Describe me how Elaine expertly knocks this man unconscious without killing him.
I think because it's like 2 hits, right? So I think that it is just she runs up on this guy as he's cowering with his bloody stump leg.
Just imagining like Terminator Run.
Yeah.
It is full Terminator Run. It's like full, just so mechanical.
Sunny
and-
from iRobot.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my gosh, all the best robots. And she just comes up and backs him in both sides of the head at the same time, and he just falls limp, and she picks him up by basically the scruff of his neck, like a cat, and holds him up to the council members. Where can we put this?
All right,
Can
so
I just say this useless ass bitch Orchid just standing there the entire time? At least fucking Tourmaline's old as shit, so like he has an excuse. Orchid's just lazy. I'm just saying.
he's a politician, not a fighter. There's a reason you were guarding Tourmaline as a warrior.
No, I'm saying the other way around. Understandably, he's an old man.
He was
Orchid-
not that old when you were guarding him the first time. These are not fighters. These are politicians.
This guy put up a fight. I'm just saying.
This guy is part of something a little different.
This guy
Mikhail.
infiltrated
Well,
your
I don't
government.
care. Orchid's still a bitch. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
She can be a
all
bitch
right.
and, like, yeah.
Anyways, Tourmaline gestures you, Elaine, to bring the unconscious body over to the front near the podiums.
Cool. I'm gonna, while he's knocked out, I'm going to, Davina, could you cast metal really quick?
Yes. Yes,
Cauterize
I do.
that stuff.
Yeah, and so she heat metals my hand. I heat it up and cauterize his stump.
I mean, I could
and
also
then-
cast Healing Word on you if you'd prefer, but you know, if you
No,
want to
this
go the
is-
badass way.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah.
This is true. So,
Okay.
guy objectively sucks, and so yes, this is what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Right.
Cool. I will drag him over.
While all that's
the council.
happening, I'll walk back in front of Tourmaline.
Uh-huh.
I'll put my guns away. I'm gonna look directly at Orchid. I'm gonna be like, okay, so I guess am I going to jail now, or is it tied at this point?
Her eyes have gone wide, sort of taking in everything that just happened here in the Triumphant Chambers. And she's gonna kind of just look to Tourmaline and say, what happens if there's a tie? This is why we have 3. This is why it's a triumvirate. And he'll kind of look at her and he'll say, there is a reason my position is called High Speaker, Orchid. In the unlikely event of a tie between votes of the triumvirate, the High Speaker casts the deciding vote. He'll turn back to you, Jasper, and he'll say, welcome back to the service of the Ilbrian High Elves, Jasper.
I'm at your service.
She'll sort of like catch her. Orchid will kind of catch herself, and she will say, Tourmaline, you know something must be done. If there is no justice here, what power do we have against even lesser grievances? He'll turn and look at her and consider. And he will say, a question for another day. Jasper, it seems matters have pushed the priority of your sentencing much farther down on our list. If you assist us and Esmeralda in securing the seat of the Fae and protecting this city, he kind of turns and looks at Orchid. We can have a conversation at a later date for a lesser sentence. Would that satisfy? She'll sort of like hesitantly nod, and he will say, with, of course, the understanding that the services provided by Jasper in what comes next counts towards his penance. She'll kind of like hesitantly nod again. And then he'll turn back to the rest of you all. And he'll say, how could I not have known? The way his uncle was so quick to abdicate, and he so quick to step into a role that none of us thought he would ever pursue.
I may. That's the influence of the circle. It's how far-reaching and integrated they are.
Where
He-
is his uncle?
What'd you say, Kate?
Where is his uncle? Oh.
After his uncle abdicated, he told us he wished to go on a pilgrimage. He left us at that time, and
Oh, he's dead.
for his
He's
request,
dead.
we have not followed closely with him, but now I worry for his safety.
I would suggest you get in contact with him. We don't know how he knows if this person still holds influence here, even after leaving his seat.
We will do our due diligence to follow up, yes.
Also, not to be a Debbie Downer, but now that this... I don't even want to call him a counselor. Now that Serkan has been found out and apprehended, he's not going to be able to relay back to the circle, which is only going to accelerate their timeline.
Esmeralda will nod in agreement and say, I do believe you're right. Our already harsh timeline has been moved up even further. I fear we must attempt our path to the seat at once.
Agreed.
Can I sleep first?
It's pretty late at night, right?
Yeah, at this point, it's like, it's in the evening. She'll say, yes, I think we could all deal with a little rest after the excitement today. I could stand for one more day at the healing house. I'm using Tormlin's voice. I don't know why. Sorry.
Just got real old
like,
real quick.
She's like, yes.
She could use another day.
This bitch
you sound like
haggard.
shit.
This bitch
Maybe
is
a week.
haggard.
Haggard.
Reminded me of that video, like, did you nap today? You need it.
No.
Anyways, she says, yes, I think it's best we all rest, prep ourselves. Tomorrow morning, we begin an unknown and what could be perilous endeavor.
What else is new?
Just another day for us.
This has literally been my life for the past, 2 years at this point. So...
Well, what we do tomorrow will hopefully make sure it's not your life for the next 2 years, and then 2 years, and then 2 years after that, and beyond.
Well, there's this seat, and then we're gonna have to go across Deletion, fucking territory to the other seat. So, I don't know, man.
And that's to say, if we don't have to first make ways to the seats of the Nereid, which we still don't know exactly where that is.
I mean,
But Jasper, at least you're alive.
for now, I look at Orchid.
She can't even bear to look at you. She kind of just turns away.
No. No. A woman of
It's
such
the most Michael
high,
thing that Jasper has done.
a woman of such high esteem wouldn't be so petty.
Petty? I'm not
Yes.
petty, Jasper. I'm distraught. I just
Okay.
watched the system I have worked hard to uphold and be a part of unravel before my very eyes in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, in the last 24
Pardon
hours.
me,
In the last
Pardon
24
me,
hours,
Jasper.
I learned that the system that I fought to defend for my entire life knew that I was captured and chose to do nothing about it. So forgive me if I don't quite care.
you have no idea the deliberations and the consequences that we had to map out for the work that we do. Tourmaline will now kind of put his hand up and say, Jasper, it is a conversation for another time. There are apologies to be given, yes. You do not know the full extent and the full story of what we have done over the last 5 years to stem the bleeding. I can understand your anger. For now, we must direct it at our outward enemies and not amongst each other.
That's what leadership's like. And then I'll walk away.
Shoot.
Good. That's good. That's good.
As everybody's kind of dispersing, I'll walk to the center where Zircon's spell started to take form.
Yes.
And I'll kind of kneel down and like wipe at the floor. I imagine the spell of that caliber would probably leave at least some mark, at least initially.
There's a little bit of scorched marks, yeah.
So I'll kind of sit there for a second. And then as Orchid starts to walk by to leave, I'll say to her, "Justice is giving you back what you tried to take from us."
To Orchid?
What did we try to take from you?
Jasper. His life. We ensured you kept yours, despite what you voted for. We're on the same side, that's all.
She'll kind of like sigh. And not necessarily with a haughtiness, but more of with a I don't know what else to say on this day, in this moment. She'll just turn and slowly take her leave. Tourmaline will gesture and say, I know our beloved Jasper has a lovely residence, but if you are in need of additional quarters, we are happy to provide them for the evening. Perhaps you would be more comfortable staying at the healing house. Whatever your needs may be, we will fulfill them.
Thank you.
I know I'm definitely not staying at Jasper's place tonight.
Yeah, I don't even think Juniper wants to be home at this point.
So, yeah, I'll go to the healing house.
Yeah, that works.
So, he kind of beckons you all that you're free to go. Jasper, I imagine you make your way back to your residence. Esmeralda kind of walks with the rest of you to the healing house, and she kind of mentions, a plan to meet up first thing in the morning. Yeah. So you guys make your way over. As you're walking, Velterra,
Yes.
the back of your skull begins to buzz.
Uh-oh.
What this?
In a very solemn voice, Vol says to you, did you feel it? Could you taste it?
I'm not sure. What do you mean?
The nothingness. The emptiness, the void, the unlife. He was prepared to wreak upon us.
Felt too familiar to a degree.
It reminded me of what we felt in Scarport with that creature in my vessel.
I'm sure it was probably very similar.
It's quite sad. In a place bursting with life and vitality like this, It can also quickly be unmade if one is not careful.
It's what we're working to stop. You saw how quickly we almost lost Jasper.
Yes. I think I feel her here. My mother, our mother.
Feels like a good place.
Will we go to her?
Think so? I think we're here looking for answers.
What do you think we'll find?
If I had any idea how to answer that question, we'd be in a much better spot. I think maybe we might be getting closer to what happened to us as well.
Yes, I'm hopeful we find that answer as well. I don't like this feeling, Vel.
Feeling.
Fear. How do you stop it?
You face it. Confront it. It doesn't ever necessarily go away, but it loses power.
Hmm.
What are you afraid of, Val? Vol?
Yeah, Vel, what are you afraid of, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm afraid of a power I don't fully understand, but seems to linger over me, threaten me, seek to consume me. I fear being lost to you, being lost to our friend of promise, Elaine. The more time we spend with them, the more I love them. And that gets scary.
But we learn more about what it is that's looming over us. We seek to understand it better, and that goes away. And we work hard to protect the ones that we love.
To gain answers, we must face our fears.
And I think if you do that, we come away with a little bit more than just answers.
Well, then I'm ready.
Me too.
And his presence will kind of settle, and the buzzing will die down as you guys arrive at the healing house.
Well, that was decidedly
Phase, I'll look.
scary. Decidedly less scary than the last couple of conversations we've had.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I'll look to Elaine as he kind of fades away. Not necessarily to start any conversation, but just kind of look after her as she leads the group in the direction we're headed.
Okay. You all enter the house. Jasper has made his way back home. We are not role-playing that.
Well, we do need the fan art at the very least, so okay, get on it.
Ew!
Okay. Emily, I know you're watching the stream. This is your job now. This is
And with
Or
that,
smut artist.
resident smut
you
artist.
all settle in for the evening, and that is where we will end session 26.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Holy.
All right. Well, that was a
Ugh.
fun one, wasn't it? Thanks so much for joining us, everyone.
Thank you,
We
Emily.
We will be back in a couple weeks to begin our trek for the seat of the Fae.
Woo!
And Jasper's still alive. And Jasper's still alive.
And
not
Jasper's still
in
alive.
And not in
For now.
For now.
Yo, Orchid's a bitch, dude. She sucks. Not to be racist, but
No.
Orchid sucks.
Eric saved our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a fucking clutch counterspell.
What does it
Holy
still do?
shit.
I don't even
What
know
is the
what spell
damage?
does.
Yeah.
Circle of Death.
It was
It's
gonna
It
be
has
significant.
it has a 60-foot radius. So it would have consumed the entire chamber.
It's bad.
It's a con save, and it's 8d6 necrotic damage.
I would've
It's
been up.
real bad.
It's Death Fireball.
It is definitely
Yeah, it is.
necrotic fireball.
But over a ginormous range.
Mm-hmm.
It would have taken both counselors, and it would have included the entire party.
Ah.
Huh.
So,
Well, guess what? It didn't.
Guess what?
Guess what?
actually, and he would have gotten some bonus damage just because of the form that he was in. Would have also dealt some additional damage.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
Hey! Are we still on stream or no?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Thanks, everyone.
Well,
What?
hey, just
We love
lost track
you.
of-
Same.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a little bit.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.